price action has been the best way to trade in the financial market, as it gives you an edge on the market. So in today's video, I will be revealing Millionaire's secrets on how they make huge gains in the market, using price action as its secret weapon. This strategy works on Forex, crypto, and stocks. So make sure you watch till the end to get the full details of this strategy. Do not forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel, as it motivates us on the hunt for the Holy Grail. Okay guys, for today's strategy, we are looking at the United States dollar Japanese yen, and we are on the 5 minutes time frame. For this strategy, we would be using price action to determine our entry and exit points. This strategy is highly profitable and has made a lot of winnings when back testing. So make sure you watch till the end to fully understand how this strategy works. Now, before we move on, the shaded colored parts on the screen are cloud. But we would only focus on the lines on this cloud. These three lines, as they would be determined if we should go long or short. From the middle moving average up are bullish levels, and are mostly green like cloud. While from the middle moving average down are bearish levels. If you look at the candlestick, you would notice it has different colors on them. The green candlestick are strong bullish and the red candlestick are strong bearish. Also, the yellow candlestick are bullish retracement or possible reversal towards bearish momentum. Whereas the blue candlestick are bearish retracement or possible reversal towards bullish momentum. As we progress towards the ending of the video, you would get the full details of these trading strategy. Now, for a buy signal to be valid, we would first want to see price action inside these lines. Please note that we mean the upper and lower lines. When we get these, we would now have to wait till we see price action break above the upper band line. At this point, we would now have to wait for our bullish retracement to occur, as price just broke above the upper cloud band line. These indicates we are in a bullish trend. But we do not just enter immediately after the close above the upper band line, as some tend to be market trap. To confirm how valid these bullish trade is, we would want to see two yellow candlesticks as they indicate bullish retracement. Now notice we said we needed two yellow candlesticks for our buy trade to become valid. But we just got one before this strong green bullish candlestick. So we would not be taking any trades here till we see two yellow candlesticks. So the next two candlestick happens to be our confirmation signal that the next green candlestick would be our trigger candlestick. Now before we move on, please note that we would also not want to see price action close below the upper band line, as it would make our wait for the trigger candlestick invalid, thereby making us hunt for a new entry confirmation. So we see we got our next green candlestick at this point, as this tends to be our trigger candlestick. Notice that when we got this trigger candlestick, price action did not close below this upper band line. We would now have to place a buy stop order at the peak of this trigger candlestick. Stop loss at the upper band line, while take profit is at 2 times the risk. And we see it was successful. Here is another buy trade we would have taken. So we see we have price action inside the cloud lines. And we had to wait till price action closed above the upper band line. While this happened, as our conditions state that we wait for a bullish retracement, as we would wait for at least two yellow candlesticks. Now we see we got our two yellow candlestick that confirms our next green candlestick would be our trigger candlestick, as long as price does not close below this upper band line. Please note that when price wick goes below the upper band line, it is not a valid close. So we had our next green candlestick after the bullish retracement. We would now have to open a buy order at the peak of this trigger candlestick. Stop loss at upper band line, while take profit at 2 times the risk. and we see it was successful. Please don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our content. Applying this strategy the right way would profit you during the long run. As we could see here that after the close of price action above the upper band line, when we waited for our retracement, we could notice how our price action indicator stopped us from taking any trades. As the retracement turned out to be a reversal, and we did not have any other green candlestick before price action closed inside the cloud lines. Exactly the opposite is true for our short trades. For a sell trade to be valid, we first need to see price action close below the lower band line. When this happens, we would now wait till we see a bearish retracement, as we would want to see at least two blue candlesticks to confirm that we are on a bearish retracement. So we see we had at least two blue candlesticks. Our next red candlestick would be our trigger candlestick, as long as price action remains below the lower band line without closing above it. So we see we got our red candlestick at this point. Stop loss at lower band line, while take profit level at 2 times the risk. And we see it was successful. Now, notice that here, we had price close below the lower band line. We would therefore wait for our conditions to be met. So we see we got our red candlestick here. At this point, we would have to wait for our bearish retracement to occur, as we would want to see at least two blue candlesticks. So we got our retracement, but the next red candlestick would not be our trigger candlestick. The reason being that we can see price action closed above the lower band line. So we see we got price action close below the lower band line, as we would now look for sell entries if our conditions are met. So we see we got our red candles here. We would now have to wait for our bearish retracement before we enter a sell trade if our conditions are met. So this two blue candlestick confirms the retracement, as we would be placing a sell order at the lows of this trigger candlestick. Stop loss at lower band line, while take profit at 2 times the risk. And we see it was successful. Let's look at the indicators we used on this video. For the first indicator, bring up the indicator panel. I want you to search for the zigzag cloud. At the moment, we have this one right here, by He Who Must Not Be Named. And for the second indicator, search for the price action with MACD bar color. This one right here, by Vusion Turtle Trader. Now for the settings applied, double-click on the zigzag cloud. On the style, increase the lines on the zigzag MA, high MA, and low MA. Then go ahead and untick these other settings. Then on the input, you can adjust the cloud transparency for better visualization. When you are done, click on the OK button to fully apply the settings. Now for the price action, bring up the settings panel. On the style, untick all other options except for this bar color. Now on the bar color, change color 2 to yellow and color 3 to blue. When you are done, click on the OK button to fully apply the settings. Let's now backtest our result with an account size of $1,000, as we would be going over 200 backtested trades, as well as risking 1% of account size on each trade. Let's dive into it. Okay guys, so we just finished the back testing for this strategy. And we can see that we have a very profitable win rate. We had a win rate of 65% in 200 back-tested trades, having won 130 and lost just 70, which made us 192% return on investment. And I found those trade setups within 2 months, although commissions and spread fees were not included during the back test. So you should expect that number to be lower when trading live. Any newbie can start applying this strategy immediately to have the shortcut to a better scalping experience. So overall, I'm definitely happy with the result. Okay traders, let's now compare the strategy to some other strategy back-tested on this channel. In terms of return on investment, this strategy is really good, although not the most profitable on the channel, as it made incredible return no one ever imagined. 192% return on investment is super amazing for a short-term trade on a 5-minute time frame. You should probably test this strategy out if you want monthly profits from the market. If we take a look at the win rate, which is probably one of the most important metrics, we can see that the strategy is good as well, as it made 65% win rate within a short period of time. So make sure to add this to your trading arsenal. So yeah, traders, definitely give this strategy a try, and make sure you do the proper back testing and forward testing before trading live. By the way, if you have any strategy you would like to try out, please let us know on the comment section. Also, feel free to check out my other videos on our channel. I have playlists with different strategies and indicators that will definitely make you a profitable trader. All I ask for in return is to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, as it is absolutely free. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.